Good morning, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day to you all. Today is a day of you expressing your love, but this video is for self-love. You see, the biggest challenge of life is loving yourself. The biggest pain and agony and drama that you bring yourself is not loving yourself. It's to depend and expect love from someone else in order to feel your value. And that's the challenge of the ego. You see, humans were built in the image of God. So men, you have to understand that you were built with self-love. You were born with self-love. But it is the belief systems of what we are indoctrinated into that shift us away from the source. So everything that you are feeling right now, you have to really be able to make that shift. You know, I'm reminded of my great mentor, Wayne Dyer. He actually had a book out, Making the Shift. And my belief system was that you were shifting from an ego-based, indoctrinated system into a spiritual-based system created by yourself. Spirituality is the key to your happiness. It's about self-love. You see, when you love yourself, you can't be penetrated with hate and anger and so many things that we experience in life. You see, don't depend on other people to feel whole. You were created by the universe, or what we call God. So happy Valentine's Day for everyone in the world about self-love. And this is a special message out to the men. You have to understand that you are responsible for building the family structure in this world. And everything about it is about separating you from their family structure as men. See, we're indoctrinated into a system that does this. But you have to understand that if you're American, you were born into one of the greatest systems of mankind. So I'm not here to talk to you about oppression and things that are going on in the world. These are things that are here for you to transcend. And you can't do it if you don't make that spiritual shift from an ego-based belief system of capitalism and competition to spirituality. It's about self-love, people. And you see, women, they kind of have the advantage because, you know, they're born to love themselves. It's a part of their nature to love themselves. All they have to do is just seek protection and provision if they're intelligent, you understand? And so very few do that. But my point is that in the end, they still love themselves naturally. So men, this goes out to you. I challenge you to get centered and to not depend on anything other than yourselves and to learn a spiritual-based life. Yes, you have to indoctrinate yourself into an ego-based life. But understand that there's stages to this. And as you listen to content and read books, you know, you're going to have your tribe that you believe in. But understand that in the end, the final stage of life is making that shift into a spiritual-based life. You see, the ego is only needed to live this physical life. But you are infinite energy. You are on frequencies beyond anything you can imagine. And you have to make this shift in order to properly care for your family and even more important for yourself. Never go out here and try to have a belief system that offends or hurts someone else. You see, we're all in certain stages of life and we're all just developing and growing. And you have to find your tribe that wants to grow with you. And it's okay that if you live alone because you have a higher power in you to not allow yourself to judge and think about other people. Let them stay in their lane. They'll figure it out. Trust me. And your biggest challenge is loving yourself and giving them the space that they need to grow and develop into who they need to be without your belief system of judgment. I hope that makes some sense to you. You know, the whole goal of life for the higher power is not about something physical. It's about being able to live life on your own demands. And this is the message I want to send to all people. But even more men, we have to rebuild ourselves. We have to understand that the system that we depend on is not designed to create a strong family structure. You know, yes, we live in an awesome government of the United States of America, an awesome political system when you judge it compared to others, right? Because you have such a great opportunity being an American, being from the West. So to sit back and to talk bad about it and act like you're oppressed, that's a choice of yourself. That's a choice. You have to understand that. Make the choice to make the shift. Allow society to be as it is. This is man. He's doing his best. And he has to self-preserve. It's about the ego on earth, right? But when you're on earth and you can make that shift to a spiritual belief system, it's about your centeredness. It's about keeping your frame. We're men. And guess what? Our families depend on us. And you have to be able to make that crucial choice of who you put in your life and the pieces you put in your life in order to create your legacy in life. You see, we all have a choice. And when you are your better self, you can make a choice to find what the pieces that you need to create the life that you want. This is Valentine's Day, people. It's about self-love. And this message is specifically for men. I challenge you to become the best part of yourself, to stay centered, and learn how to create a strong family structure within your family, within your legacy. It's about self-love. Because again, with self-love, you can't be penetrated with the drama and the hate that is all around you, because you have a bit and a piece of the God that's inside of you. It's all a part of the universe. And remember, you are something special. And this goes out to everyone. Valentine's Day is about loving yourself. And then you can give love to the entire world. And you know that when you feel in your heart love that is not based on receiving something in return. Self-love, y'all. Happy Valentine's Day. I love you all. Get up on this. Man up, y'all.